Hello, welcome to Mental Clinic. I still remain your uncle, Emmanuel Pascal. Today I'll be talking to you about a major topic that you never knew. We're talking on the law of cause and effect. Have you wondered why you are the way you are? Have you wondered or have you thinking made you to blame your parents, your uncle, your auntie for the reason why you're like this? Well, I might have to believe you partially, but then this is why you should be listening. You should listen to why I want to talk to you about the law of cause and effect. Everything that happened in your life happened because you permitted it, happened because you supported it, happened because you accepted it. None of anything would have been real if you didn't accept it with your mind, your eyes, and your thought. Now, this is what I'll be talking to you today. Sit and dress your seat. Be comfortable because I'm going to tell you, share with you mind-blowing information you never heard. See, when I was 5, I always take a stool outside of my house, my parents, and then I'll gaze at the sky and I'll be like, what happens if I die? Now, I was curious about the unseen. My mind was wondering. I was like, what happens if I die? Where will I go to? What will happen to me? And then I did that and I did that until I was 8. I always, especially when it is 7 p.m., I always get to sit outside of the house just to think. I didn't want to accept the ordinary. So that made me become optimistic. I was always optimistic. I was always proactive. I was always wanting to know, prepare, just to. I didn't want to accept something ignorantly. I want to accept something based on truth, beyond fact. That this thing that I'm accepting won't make me cry and won't bring tears to me. That was what I was doing. Cause and effect. Everything that happened to you is because of most actions that you took that were causes of the effect that you saw. Now, these things did not happen by chance. Remember, life gives us options, but we make choices. Life gives you options, but you make choices. Life will not make choice for you. It will only give you option. Now, the choice you make is because of the option you took out of the many options that life has given to you. So that you became a prostitute was not because life was hard on you, it was because the choice you made. That you became a harlot, an armed robber, a bad person, a bandit was because of the choice you made out of the options life gave to you. Two people, one is looking at life is hard, I must steal to survive. While the other person is looking at, I have to make an impact. I have to use my hand to work and make money so that I can add value to my society. I could give to someone, I could support someone. And this is two people thinking. Life gave them options, but they decided to make choices for themselves. The way you are was because of your mouth. The things you ate has made you fat, big, or thin. As a result of what you ate, those are where the causes and the effects now appear to be your body size. The way you think was because of the things you've learned, experienced, read, the people you've mingled with, your environment, and that has caused the effect that people are seeing. Is either you're contributing to society development, or you're causing hazard to society, or you're wondering why the things are going on the same way they are. Law of madness says repeating something, repeating without even gaining desired result. So you're gaining the same result, but it's not your desired result. It's not what you want to achieve. The law of cause and effect. What you are today is relatively to the time you spent to study to become who you want to be. So you did not just become that person by chance. The time someone used to read and the time someone used to watch a movie, they will all become the effect of what they spent their time. So if you want to become something, spend time on that thing. Everything you spend time for, you become that thing. Whatever thing you did not become is because you didn't spend time for it. Spend time to gather. Spend time to advance. Spend time to expand your mind. Spend time to talk to people. Devote time to imagination. Devote your time to planning. Don't take things like that. If not, your future will be scattered. If not, your life will be scattered. If not, your plans, your destiny will be scattered. Hey, they told you your life is great. Doesn't mean you end up great. It requires you to make necessary actions to ensure that you end up great. It is not the beginning that matters, it's the end. Everybody will not be rich. Why? Because of the law of cause and effect. The rich people think some kind way, spend time, execute time by apportioning their time to separate things. The poor people did not think like the rich people. And that's why they are poor. The average person did not think like the rich person. So that's why he's average. And you know, average people are decorated poor people that are occupying the middle class. But that's what I'm talking to you about, the law of cause and effect, because I really want you to change your actions. If you want to be the brilliant person in that organization, spend time studying, researching about what you are doing. If you want to be different, spend time. Commit your time to productive actions so that when you start thinking differently, you will know that you've invested time. Your actions are causes. Then the result, the effect you see are the result in your life. And it didn't just grow this way. I devoted my time. I didn't just start talking on mental clinic. I devoted my time to reading, and then when you read and read, it becomes part of you. So I didn't just explode. No, there was a cause, and this is the effect. Most times I like thinking differently. I like talking differently. Why? The things you devote your time to make you up. Make you up. You don't just become. It's either you commit. What you commit your time to reflects and then produce what you want to see. You want to be a world changer? Spend time thinking like a world changer. Marry competence. Spend time reading books. Of course, there's no way you can renew your mind without reading of books. When we read books, we expand. When you read books, the doors of the world are open to those who learn by books. Anthony Robinson, when he was in school, high school, read 700 books. Now, this made him to become a consultant, a counselor. Even as a student, teachers were consulting him. There was a cause, and this was the effect. You didn't just become the person you are by mistake. Don't blame your parent for who you are. Don't blame the society for who you are. Don't blame your children for who you are. Don't say because I've given birth to 4 children, I cannot be beautiful. I cannot be productive. My destiny has ended. I cannot think. I can't contribute to society. No, that's a lie. Other people had the same 4 children, and yet they rebrand themselves. Don't spend time idle. You cannot. It is no magic. What you don't know, you can't talk. You can't live beyond what you know. That is why the first step of changing a man is in his mind. The way you think. The way you think. And how do you cause think differently? By reading. Spend time reading. Spend time rebranding yourself, refurbishing yourself. Spend time, change your network. If the people you're staying with are not productive, change. Get someone that you want to be like. Probably you pick one or two things from that person and add to yourself and become better. Why? Because the society is waiting for you. Our government is waiting for you. The nations are waiting for you. Everybody must contribute to nation growth, to societal development, to economic development. That is why you won't think less of you. That is why you must spend time rebranding yourself. Quit blaming the society. Stop blaming the government. Always start thinking of how to contribute to nation growth. And I tell you, when you do like that, you observe that the law of cause and effect for you has advanced, has made you to grow. Your action is a reason why you are the way you are. You talk the way you are. You see things the way you are. It's because of what you spend time doing. There are people that are sitting down to ensure just to find solution to social hunger. It's not everybody that is selected to do that. It's just some few. Well, I hope I've delivered something that is good, something that is imperative that you do in your life. Sit back, think about it. It's a law. Of course, life is being operated by laws. Well, any law you don't know controls you. Any law that you don't know, those who know it will always lead you. Now you've known about the law of cause and effect. I want you to practice it. I want you to sit back and practice it. Don't just practice it, teach other people. Don't just read. Those who read for pleasure end up in depression. Those who read for pleasure end up in pressure. And depression follows it. Don't read because you want to have fun. Read, practice it. These things I've shared with you, the law of cause and effect. Practice it. I tell you, the moment you start practicing, the moment you start taking responsibility for who you are, the moment you start taking responsibility for what you want to become, the moment you start planning and advancing and stop wasting time doing unnecessary, stop wasting time watching television, stop wasting time talking and gossiping, the moment you stop, you will see the effect, positive effect in your life, and this will make you affect your society. This will make you live destiny. And I hope you will stop blaming people. I hope you will stop blaming people after you have come out of this ignorance of wasting time. Thank you so very much. I'll be stopping here. We'll get to talk the next time I come your way. Please always look out for a new release of videos. Always go back. There are some videos you've not watched. Please click my page, Mental Clinic with Emmanuel Pascal. Please watch some videos, please. And I advise as you watch it, please practice it. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody that Mental Clinic with Emmanuel Pascal is existing. I want to thank you so very much for spending time to watch my program today. We were talking about the law of cause and effect. I know you're blessed and you really enjoyed today's talk. I want to say a big thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you. See you next time.